One, two, one, two, one, one, two, one, two. Let's go, man. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
If you want to crown them, then crown their ass.
Hey, now a woman that got a job walk, with security, am I right or wrong? You know what I'm saying? They walking to the nightclub going, honey, I don't give a fuck if I don't meet nobody nowhere. Because I'm going to the credit union tomorrow. I don't need nobody to tell me shit. I buy my own damn shit. That's right. And that's the kind I want to meet. Amen.
Now, like I said, man, for some reason, it's the weirdest shit. I go through YouTube and I see things, man. And believe me, we have the women, we have them beat. But like I always say, as much of a gladiator, if the woman's the gladiator, then what did the man turn into? And there's no reason for this besides the fact that you care who women are doing stuff with. You know you can't save them. You know you can't raise them. And the funny thing is, it's a funny thing about it. Nobody wants to say it. A lot of these men are fathers of these daughters that picked the wrong men. You understand? But who says it's wrong for her? I mean, you want the gladiator BW to be dysfunctional in every other area, but you want her to, pick the right guy when it comes to, Now, whose side are you on? You want her to pick right, or you want the man to get fleeced? So we're going to just figure this thing out.
Fellas, women are lying. I used to be an ex-broke nigga until I was 33, okay? I was living check to check. I was still smacking cheeks every fucking week. They're lying.
Right.
I don't care who the woman is. A woman may not mind paying for dinner, may not mind paying for the date, but she would rather use your money. Let's keep it all the way funky. Let's call a spade a spade. A woman, any woman, she may not mind using her money, but she would rather spend your money.
When will the guys catch up?
Ladies, I'm going to be real with you. The biggest mistake that you can make as a woman in a relationship is dating a broke man. Because I'm going to tell you, when you date a broke man, he is going to start projecting his own insecurities onto you.
Now, what happens if you date a broke woman? So what do you want the man to do? Like, whose side are you on? What do you want the man to do? You want the man to have his insecurities projected on him? Like, yo, these guys are crazy. I realize, King Disagreeable, these niggas are crazy. I said to myself, so y'all can't, I mean, we've been talking about this, but it just all, I be hearing these guys, yo, you picked the wrong man. Why do you care what's going in her box? Yo, these niggas are crazy.
And then you're going to start seeing things like he's going to be more argumentative. He's going to have excuses on why he can't take you out or why he can't buy you flowers or anything like that. And the sad reality is a lot of women don't ask for much at all, and women, if you get them a gift, see, they will be appreciated because they're like, oh, you thought of me. But a broke man's mindset, he won't even get you a $3 bracelet because he feels like you're trying to take advantage of him because of money. In all honesty, that man should not be trying to date at all. He should be trying to get his financial status up to date and become stable again. And Lord forbid that you make more money than him, because you will also see a change in his behaviors and actions.
So I don't know where they raise these type of niggas at, where you're not happy. I don't know, man. These niggas are crazy nowadays, but you should be happy to get a woman that's making money. That's first and foremost. Second of all, if she's giving you some, that's a bonus. I'll be easy on that. That's a bonus. But you're getting the box. I mean, and the funny thing is, you're getting the box, and yeah, she could be cheating on you with somebody. So, I mean, my goodness. But I don't think that's the case all of the time. I think she's not cheating, and niggas are just upset. Like, this is crazy. Look at your man.
Women are going to keep themselves bitter, broke, and angry because they are mad at men. And they have this movement called decentering men. I don't think that it's new, but it's definitely.
So this woman was claiming that a black man came to her asking to
look at these weirdos, man.
That was burned on a CD in 2025.
These niggas are weirdos, man.
Bro, can y'all women stop dating broke ass niggas? On some real shit. As a grown ass man, I have never in my life fixed my fucking tongue and my lips to ask a bitch for some money or even text that shit. The fuck I look like? The hell? Stop dating these broke niggas. I wish my little sister would tell me that her boyfriend or some nigga she fuck with gonna be like, hey, can you give me a quick 20? I'll pay back my next check. And then y'all love fuck with niggas that got no fucking car.
See that? Hey, yo, that shit don't make no sense. Hey, yo, homie, hold on. Yo, these niggas care about who the black woman is getting in her box. I ain't never seen no shit like this. Only the black men do this. Only the black men do this dumb shit. This shit is crazy. Only the black men do. The nigga say, yo, and you fucking him and he ain't even got no car. Hold on, man. I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to laugh like that.
And then y'all love fuck with niggas that got no fucking car. You picking niggas up. You getting out of your bed. Your queen size hella pillows bed. Soft ass bed. Grabbing your keys to pick up a broke nigga? You see how crazy that sound?
Yo, I'm sorry about that. Yo, I didn't know these niggas was like this, man. I said, yo, let me take a look at these brothers, because this shit been going on forever. They care about who the woman is having sex with. I ain't never seen no shit like this.
Because it is. Man. And these niggas got no shame too. They gonna keep doing it. He gonna keep doing it too.
Son, the bitches ain't got no shame. They keep doing stuff too. I mean, I don't understand this shit, man. Yo, Key, what's good?
Feel like it's because you low-key like how you got control over that nigga a little. Because he needs you. Y'all not slick. That's why y'all like fuck with broke niggas. I done been peep game, you feel me? Hey, I ain't broke, so I don't give a fuck. Not my.
There you have it, guys. I don't know, man. At the end of the day, it's not his business. I know how these niggas are, man. They crazy, man. I hope you guys are not like that, where you care that the woman is fucking whoever she fucking. I don't know, man. So you bringing shame to the woman because she fucking. What is this? So, oh yeah, she gonna make some kids and have a fatherless home. She gonna do the same thing with the nigga with money. She just gonna get some child support. So that's what you want for the woman? Let me know.
A lot of women in this era are single because they want to be paid to be in a relationship. We live in an era where women want to be paid to be in a relationship.
So that's what I say. Men are not on one accord. We are fucked up out here.
Would you rather be with a broke man that loves you so much, or with anything about that, or with a billionaire that provides for you but doesn't love you and cheats on you? Yeah. Like, I don't even have to think about it. Like, obviously,
there you have it. I'd rather be with the billionaire and let him cheat on me and give me AIDS.
Yeah. Like, I don't even have to
Ain't nobody knocking her.
This is the dating market now for a lot of young guys. A large majority of women, I'm not saying all of them, but a large majority of them only care about what a man can bring financially to the relationship. And if you still don't
see that, so we know how the game go. Women wish they could get money with their box, and the time comes and they realize, yo, I can't do that. So they got to take whatever, can you know? That's how it goes.
I talk to the women who grew up with a father who provided financially and physically, but he wasn't really available emotionally. Like, do you really know who
That's a whole nother story. The shit's skipping. Hold on. That's a whole nother story. A lot of these bitches come from two-family households. Okay? And and you know how it is. We love going to their, but you know, back in the days, we love going to their house. They got the nice house. They come from two-family backgrounds and they horn just like everybody else. So, like, you wish that the black woman could fuck men with money all the time. Men with money don't want them. So you want the black woman to not get no sex. Because it's over. Thinking that she gonna like bond up with you? You crazy, man. I'm about to try stand-up comedy on the local level, thinking about incorporating. Yo, brother, remember, Key, you don't have to do it alone. We're all here to help come up with good material. You don't have to do it alone. That's the problem with you black niggas, not you, Key, but that's the problem with you black niggas. You think you got to do everything alone. Look at me. You know I get that fair weather support, but I don't believe I'm alone. You niggas help me too. You don't got to do it alone. We could come up with some good stuff, okay?
All right. Now, contrary to popular belief, yeah, women actually do love broke men. Love broke men. Adore broke men. Crave broke men. The only difference, they won't wife a broke man. Yeah? When it comes to this, yeah, men and women are not that different. You can say it. You see the same way a man has a woman he will sleep with, but will never wife. Women have men they will sleep with, but will never get with, or be with, or wife. Yeah? And a lot of the time, and what you lot need to understand, yeah, you see,
because you got something here today. When did men start caring about who women are fucking?
I saw that girl talking about her broke boyfriend, but he has an amazing personality and she don't know what to do. She even says that she pays for vacation, pays for dinner, but she has the mindset of, well, I feel like I need to work for two people instead of one. I'm not gonna lie, that's the red flag. How is your girl outworking you in the relationship? You guys both have responsibilities. You guys both have a place to stay, separate places, but he's always having to fix things on the houses, but you have responsibilities as well. Once she said, I feel like I need to work for two people instead of one, that's the red flag for me. For my personal opinion, I would work harder than I would want my girl to work. If I'm with someone and there comes down to a time of who's going to work the two jobs, who's going to work the three jobs, it's good enough that she works one. There's a point in time where you're going to have to step up and figure it out. That's the whole point of women wanting to rely on you. You know how to bring out the feminine energy. Now I hope she appreciates it once it comes to the situation.
There you go. There you go, player. You hope she appreciates it. So when do you get to find that out? And that's the same thing that we're telling women. They get to run off some alleged guarantee and still get fucked in the end and don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like that shit is crazy. They are not out here to be with one man that busts his ass and he works 2 jobs and they still can't go on vacation. No way. That's out. So what do? They pay. They could pay for y'all to go on vacation because they want to have a good time. What is a good time? Vuckin. Vuckin is a good time for women. They ain't got shit else to do, pimp. Oh boy.
To this day, I still don't understand how you will see the baddest girl you've ever seen. I mean, top dead gorgeous. The girl is stunning. And then you see her boyfriend, and he looks like a Monsters Inc. character. How did you get over?
Because beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Look, he might not be attractive to you, but to her, he might be a 10. He fits the aesthetic that she loves. He's funny, takes care of her, give her the princess treatment, worship the ground she walks on. Look, it's not always about looks. If you're someone that's just gonna date off looks, you're gonna be miserable and lonely for a long time because you're missing out on somebody that can treat you good. What happened when the looks wear off? The person just look good and he's not bringing nothing else to the table. He's with somebody who look good. And I made videos about this before. It's what he brings to the table, not how he looks sitting at the table. I heard, because they probably think that when they see me out, damn, why she with handsome Squidward? Because he's a good dude. Takes care of me. Give me the princess treatment. Elf and me, I bring a lot to the table. But I'm just trying to give you the large picture.
There you go, fellas. You know? I mean, honestly, all jokes aside, I know y'all ain't gonna like this, but like, I don't want to be a criminal like Diddy, but you gotta give Diddy his credit. That man did not play around with these people. Princess treatment. Hey yo, Diddy said princess treatment, man. So, like you say, at what point do you being who you are is the princess treatment for that woman? You done made money, you done did everything. You still got to do all this other shit. Diddy don't play like that. And now I say, not the criminal aspect, but when it come to these bitches, Diddy ain't on it like that. Like I wish Diddy wasn't doing the crime shit, you know? Because like I said, he treated that white girl way worse than Cassie. Diddy treated all them white people that work for him like shit. The blacks seem to be like, you know, the co-conspirators. But the whites, Diddy don't play that shit. But like I said, I don't know what happened to men. Like, I don't know what the fuck happened. How could you give these people a princess treatment if you're not being compensated? Like, what the fuck? How? Because she fucking you? That's crazy. I don't know. Maybe it's me, man. I don't know, man. Because I don't sense that men have the supreme confidence of, yo, bitch. Yes, I'm playing the game to, make it seem like I'm trying to catch you, but you being around me is what it is. After I pound you out, after you see how we do, you realize we live clean and things of that nature, you understand, hey. So after that, what I got to do? Give you a princess cut. Bitch, you'll slap me.
Y'all know how to break this down to y'all fellas, man. But women don't like broke men. They don't like broke. Down in 2022, man. So if you think you're gonna charisma your way, listen, some niggas some charisma. Cause
This is what I'm saying. You listen to these guys and they talk out both sides of their mouth. Yo, don't fuck men. Yo, do what you want to do though with your pussy. Yo, they don't like men, but they do. Men, we got to get on one accord. What are we gonna do? Are we gonna care about who these women are doing, or are we gonna get our bitches? What are we gonna do? Only time you supposed to be giving a fuck is on the man side. Like, nah, brother, that bitch ain't shit. It's the only time you supposed to be giving a fuck. We trying to get our bitches. Fuck, I give a fuck. Yeah, I was fucking this bitch. She fucking some broke nigga. I don't give a fuck. Hopefully you guys don't, man.
Charisma. I've been charisma in my way for a long time. But after a while, bro, she gonna want to know if you can maintain a lot of different things. When I say maintain, I'm
Right. So what happens now? You can't maintain it. What does she have to do? What does she have to do? She got to go fuck somebody else. She's a whore. She got to go fuck somebody else for the money. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. That's why I don't really try to go after the guys, because they put me in a state of confusion. Okay, we all want our brothers to be successful. We got that established, right? Now, if he gonna deal with these bitches, we try to show him the pitfalls of dealing with these bitches, because every man makes up what's the good part about being with the bitch, right? After that, it's out of our hands, man. Unless he want to come talk to us, then we'd be like, yeah, let's talk about it. But after that, brother, that nigga come back to you like, yo, son, yeah, my bitch fucking some broke nigga. What you supposed to say? You gonna say, yo, don't fuck her no more? What are you supposed to say? Yo, son, my girl, she fucking some broke nigga. You know, we out here getting this money, son. She fucking some broke brother. Fuck is wrong with yo, son? All I can tell you is, yo, keep getting this pussy. What you want me to tell you? These the alphas that can't understand why their money doesn't get them respect. I agree, man. I mean, I'm sure you niggas have heard that shit before, man. Yo, son, my bitch, yo, this fucking broke nigga and shit. Like, brother, hello, the bitch is a whore. What's wrong with you? Get some pussy. Unbelievable. These niggas are crazy, man.
I don't want to hear another black woman call a black man sassy when you are the reason that these men are this way.
We are fucked up.
Can somebody explain to me why black men choose to date the most average looking white girls and swear it's a flex?
There you go, guys. I mean, I don't know what these niggas be talking about up here. I put in you basically could just get anything from typing in something with these blacks. Hold on a second.
Stop talking to those women that don't like you. Those women that are heartless, that are foolish, that are stupid, that don't have appreciation for human beings, they don't have appreciation for life. Don't you ever let a woman talk down on you because of the small ding dong that you have. What the fuck? So you're going to go into depression and you're going to go into thinking and heavy thoughts and be like, this woman told me that I have a small ding dong. That woman does. This woman, everybody's rejecting me because of my small ding dong. Fuck them. Tell them to their faces. Ask them this question.
Oh, you know what? I'm glad you said that, Key. And we got to do that, King Disagreeable. I keep forgetting when we do these shows, we got to say, hey, guys, you guys got any questions? Sometimes we got to prompt their ass. But anyway, I like this right here. We need to put a lie detector on that pussy because you know they're going to lie. You can use that, but no, the Pussycat Facts Report is better than that. They can lie all they want. I've created the point structure system so that the man can still identify certain things like that he might not morally agree with, and he could tap into her sinister behavior. The point system is flawless. They could lie. Ain't no way to get around it. See, because they could sit there. What they gonna lie about? They can't lie about the birth control, or they can't lie about the miscarriage because you might not believe it. Like, you'll be able to figure it out. It's impossible for them to get around it. That's the best part about it. We invite you to lie. See, because lying, they think they're going to cheat the score system. No, the scoring system is solid. You can't cheat it. Either way you lie, the man still gets to get an idea. and he's not that stupid. We know the abortion over under is 2. So either she got 1 or 3. Okay. If she say 2, then she's being honest. Right. Having a big joint don't make women act right. They just spin back more often, still not cooperating. And I'm going to take it a step further. They actually despise you because they know that's a universal remote. They actually know that you could do your thing on any continent. You understand me? So it's, damn sure don't give you no goodness.
Did I create myself? Did I make myself? Did I come into this world and said I needed to create myself with this size of a dingling? What the fuck is wrong with women? What the fuck is wrong with people? Why would you see a man that never created himself, that God put on this life, and then you would use that to abuse and insult him? Fuck you. Have you fixed yourself, madam? You woman, have you fixed yourself? Go fix yourself first before you tell somebody that they have a small ding dong. What do you have? What do you have, witch? What do you have, idiot? Jesus. Men, stop it. I'm getting so many questions and so many men talking about this stuff. It's like, stop talking to those women that don't like you. Those women that are heartless, that are foolish, that are stupid, that don't have appreciation for human beings and don't have appreciation for life.
I just got to know this guy for months before having sex with him. I wanted to wait to make sure he's the one before I do. He's perfect in every single way, literally my dream man. But now I've had sex with him. He has the tiniest penis. I can't even feel it. What do I...
Now, pay attention, guys. She said he's everything. I vetted him for months. That man got money. That man's stable. You hear me?
I just got to know this guy for months before having sex with him. I wanted to wait to make sure he's the one before I do. He's perfect in every single way, literally my dream man. But now I've had sex with him. He has
literally my dream man.
Literally my dream man. But now I've had sex with him. He has the tiniest penis. I can't even feel it. What do I do?
That's why I waste my time. Months, you know.
Okay, yeah.
The only reason he was okay with letting you wait for months is because he was packing a pickle. Okay. Otherwise, if he's stacking like that down there, he's not gonna be like waiting for months. And I bet you he's putting you this little pickle. I bet he's picking up women. I bet you anything.
There you go. It is what it is, guys. A lot of these people, I never clicked on any of these guys because they could possibly be talking about some other shit. I'm good on that.
I used to ask myself, why do I only attract broke men? But I realized I'm not attracted to rich men. I don't like their hobbies. I don't like the way they act. I don't like their views. I don't like the way they talk. None of that. But, I do like the money. I'm not going to lie. That outweighs it all. I used to ask myself, why do I only...
Okay, so I just want to say this. Like, stop being that type of woman that goes out here and seeks after a certain type of man because you feel like being with that type of man that makes a certain type of money is going to give you a certain lifestyle. Because I used to dance, and like every dancer want to be taken out the game by a rich man, and
Pay attention, guys. A whore is a whore is a whore. Sorry. And you know what's the bad part? They know how to get on the internet and talk, and women support them and shit. Crazy, man. We talk about strippers and whores. I mean, and OnlyFans, shit that we don't really stand a real chance of. It's like this the new rap game, and they get to kill it in the rap game. They get to just blow up. You understand? This shit is wild.
And like I've met a lot of rich dudes, and they don't all have the same personality. Like it's some.
Ma'am, you're talking from the standpoint of a whore. And you're talking to young girls. What is wrong with her? Yo, she's talking from the educated standpoint of a knowledgeable whore. She's oh man.
Certain type of money is gonna give you a certain lifestyle. Because I used to dance, and like every dancer want to be taken out the game by a rich man, and live that life. And like I've met a lot of rich dudes, and they don't all have the same personality. Like it's some rich dudes that.
Ma'am, you could be teaching these bitches how to be nurses or something like that. Ma'am, you could be teaching anything besides this shit. Ma'am, I will give her that. She is an experience. Yes, she's talking from a knowledgeable standpoint. This shit is wow.
Like I've met a lot of rich dudes, and they don't all have the same personality. Like it's some rich dudes that don't wear designer, so they're not gonna let you spend their money on designer. You know what I'm saying? It's some rich dudes that they make over.
Stop the show. So you know that you're teaching, and you know that the bitches that you're talking to want designer. I'm sorry. I'm a little. I got the good one today. I'm a little giggly. Pardon me.
Designer, so they're not gonna let you spend their money on designer. You know what I'm saying? It's some rich dudes that they make over 6 figures. They have businesses, and they still make their girl go 50-50. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't think that just because.
So the people that you're talking to, they don't want to go 50-50. They want to. I'm sorry about that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't think that just because you get with this certain type of dude that you about to be this kept woman, because there's some dudes that.
So the people that you're talking to, they just want to be kept women, and they want to do and act the way that you do, right? You're telling them because they're following your same rites to passage, right? All right, let's go.
Regardless how much money they making, they don't want no woman. They don't want a housewife. Like that's not something that every man wants. Like that's not just a broke man thing. So.
Wow. So let me get this straight. The women that you're talking to want to be a lazy housewife. And you're saying the rich men want these bitches to get up, work out, go out, act right. And that's a burden on them. Oh, okay. My goodness, guys. Yo, we fucked up. We are fucked up.
I will never understand why there are so many TikTok accounts, Instagram accounts, whatever social media.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point, man. Ain't it the wildest shit, though? It is the wildest shit, though, right? They think the world of these brothers. They think the world. And I tell you why. Because the rich man wants you to get up, work out, get dressed, go out, act right. That's a lot. That's a hell of a lot. I'm telling you, man. These bitches are some of the laziest people, man. Like, she got to be used to. I mean, you know how it is, with the people we deal with. We try to deal with, whatever type of women that the most that they're going to do is like be late getting dressed and all this stupid shit. It'll still piss you off. Late and all that shit. But you got to be a bitch that get dressed. Like, you can't just be like somebody who just never do nothing.
Young girls or just women in general, how to pull a rich man. Dating apps have already shown us that 80% of women want 20% of the men on the dating apps. If we then add into whether he's rich and single, what are we looking at? About 1% of men? Do we really think that probably 50% of women can get this 1% of man? Do we just not care whether he's single, or are we really just delulu in believing that every woman can have a rich man? I say all of this to say that I'm looking to follow the married women in regular relationship where the men have obtainable jobs that most regular chicks are going to be trying to date, rather than this billionaire elusive guy, which 9 times out of 10 girls my age are dating some guy that's 60 and balding. I'm just not a woman that wants to see a woman finessing a man.
And that's what and that's where our problem is right there. You know what I'm saying? You got a bitch like this trying to bring reason to the bitch. They not gonna listen to you. They look better than you. They gonna basically say, look, sis, we can, you can't. So all of that you ain't trying to, you can't. So women control sex, so all cheating is their fault and all diseases is their fault. Okay? A boy did not grow into a man and just have a disease. Okay? He got that shit from a nasty ass woman. And maybe he didn't take care of it. You know?
Hey, ladies, coming in with a hot take, but here we go. I would rather be rich in love than rich in money. Hear me out. A man cannot have a lot of money and make you feel like the most amazing thing in the entire world. They can make you feel like $1 million. They will do what they can with the money that they have. But you can have a man who has a lot of money who can treat you like absolute shit and tries to use his money as a way of manipulating you. Don't get me wrong.
So that's where you wrong. That's where everything went wrong. See that? So you want a man with money and you want to complain about him. My niggas with money, that's why they do you the way they do you. I don't know who these people think they are. You don't tell somebody with money how to be. You said you wanted that. Fuck you think you ought to try to get somewhere and change the rule? No. Oh. Whatever, man. They all try to control men at some point. That's where they go wrong. Passive and aggressive. Who plays that? Nobody plays that. Like we deal with, we combat men. So your elementary way of thinking is an insult. Yes, it is. Yes, the fuck it is. You thinking you can out slick and out fox niggas. That's an insult. You're elementary. Don't make no sense, man. Crazy work.
It's amazing when you find a man who also has money and can treat you amazing. But
Right. Everything is but. I know, but I'm saying, ma'am, who wants to play this dumb roller coaster? Listen, she keep contradicting herself. Listen.
Has a lot of money who can treat you like absolute shit and tries to use his money as a way of manipulating you. Don't get me wrong. It's amazing when you find a man who also has money and can treat you amazing.
But
I don't want you to discredit a man if he is like working towards things and has a lot of goals that isn't quite, swimming in the dollars. I personally feel like there's a lot of women on here who are like looking for men who can take them on these extravagant dates, give them this extravagant lifestyle. And that's all great, but aren't you making your own money? Can't you do those things for yourself? Yes, it's great to have a man who can do all these amazing things for you, but I don't want you to get lost in the fact that there are a lot of women pushing a narrative that you have to have a man that does these extravagant things or you're settling. And I think that's such BS. So many amazing.
Let me ask you a question, sis. Would you say you're different from the other type of women? Yes, Prince, I'm different. Why you wear the hair like them? Why you wear eyelashes like them? If you're so different. No, I was just talking about my way of thinking. But what did you think about when you put that shit on your head like everybody else?
Great men out there who are working towards things and will treat you like the most magical thing in the entire world. And they may not have a ton of money right now. They might be working towards things. They might have goals. They might be in a hard place. But tell me, I promise you, there are men out there who will give you the world with the money that they have. And again, it doesn't always come down to material things. But if they...
I don't know, man. I'm just showing you where your black community is, where you got bitches like these bitches are telling bitches like, yeah, men with money but I'm not married. No, I don't live in no big house with no man. That shit is wild. Man. Just the basic mindset of these people. The way that they think of men is crazy. Nah, he gonna want your pussy. Don't worry about it. Just if you want this rich man, do this. Nah, he gonna want your pussy. What? That's crazy.
You feel like the most amazing person in the world, but you might be making more money than them. You might be the breadwinner. That is perfectly okay. I'm saying this because I know there's a lot of women who are looking for men to be the financial breadwinner and who takes care of everything.
And what would she be bringing him? You're basically saying that man is basically gonna want her pussy. And after he gets it, he's gonna continuously want it, no matter what or who the fuck she is. That's crazy.
But in the current world that we live in, 98% of us are making our own money. We're all established. We're all confident. We're all doing our own thing. And there are a lot of women who make more money than their male partners. And there is nothing wrong with that. I would hate for you.
Of course, there's nothing wrong with that. But the thing is, why are you not doing it? And why you don't have that man so you can say, look, I make more money than this man. He fucks me and I make more money. Yeah, I be spending money. Why you ain't showcasing it? All of these bitches are fake, son. And for who? We don't care. They don't care. Nobody cares. You don't even have to be fake like that. This shit is sickening, man. This shit is wild. We supposed to have your back. We supposed to hold the door. Brothers are opting out. Brothers are sitting this one out.
To not give a great guy a chance because you feel like he doesn't make enough money as you and XYZ. And there are so many amazing men out there who are like really doing the best that they can.
Who the fuck are you talking to? Yo, you see how they talk about us, son? Who the fuck these bitches? Yo. Fuck you mean? It's a lot of great men who are really doing the best that they can. Bitch, who the fuck are you talking about? Now, these people are sick. But this is the narrative that you niggas push out here. Let bitches say that shit to you. I know you're trying to. Bitch, if you don't bend the fuck over and shut up, maybe it's me. Because like I say, I believe the niggas out here on some other shit. That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. Whether you got money or not, you can't say, bitch, bend over. Like, what? So what's going on? You want respect, so you show the woman respect. You're mad that she don't show you respect back. You're showing respect. Question is, why? That's the question. Because she talk like this?
And also, I personally believe that you can like grow together with your partner. When you meet the right person, they will be your teammate, they will be your partner, they will be constantly working together with you, and it will.
Ma'am, you come straight out of a fucking newspaper clip, bitch. Fuck you read that shit at. This is not fucking the stories. This ain't what they call that shit. This ain't the stories, man. This ain't the stupid shit. This ain't 90210, man. This ain't what has happened to these people? Next thing you know, this same woman talking about bitch and suck my SM and same bitch.
Never be a competition. And there are men that are out there who are perfectly fine with the women making more money and like celebrate it. And it's like, yeah, let's do this. So just some food for thought.
There you go, guys. Food for thought for you. Food for thought for dummies. So we all just got dumb listening to this dumb bitch.
A lot of women these days keep saying they want to date a wealthy man. Like, what happened to just dating a hardworking man who makes good money? He doesn't have to be wealthy. There's not enough wealthy men to go around for everyone to have one. A lot of y'all are going to miss out on having a good man because you are so stuck on finding a wealthy one. You can have a nice middle-class life, upper middle-class life, with a man who makes decent.
Man, who do these people think they are? I'm dead serious. Yeah, this shit makes me laugh because she's telling black women, I know you rich, boo. This is what she's telling black women. I know you rich, But if you just chill, you can have a nice upper class middle. You can have a nice upper middle class life, right? 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 But right now you poor. Right now the person she's talking to ain't got shit. She's working her way up. She's going to work every day. She's busting her ass. She's saving her money. She getting her loan. She getting her house. And she's doing all that stuff. So now, which one is it? Is she happy with the life that she has, or do she deem herself poor and she want this billionaire life? And you're telling her, hey, you can still have an upper middle class life. So is the bitch poor or not?
Have one. A lot of y'all are going to miss out on having a good man because you are so stuck on finding a wealthy one. You can have a nice middle class life, upper middle class life, with a man who makes decent money. No one's saying date a man who's poor. I'm just saying there's men out here who make good money, but they're not wealthy.
There you go, guys. Maybe it's me, man. You niggas let me know, man. I'm just seeing the shit for what it is. I don't see no goddamn rich person talking on the screen, and I know she ain't talking to no rich people that's listening.
One thing it's never gonna be is me being with a nigga with some money who don't give it to me. Like what? One thing it's never gonna be is me being with a nigga with some money who.
We are they fucked our people up. I'm telling y'all, man.
If you're finding it really hard to get a man to give you money or to spend on you or to just do for you, okay, outside of the bare minimum of just dinners, right? I do want to challenge you. And I want to say, girls, it's not always the men that are the issue, okay? Like sometimes I think that women
right. I'm glad somebody can identify this shit. I'm glad somebody can identify with this shit. Yeah, girl, I know you used to date movie stars, but you could settle for a doctor. You know that, right? I'm like, I'll be damned. Because I'm saying, well, is the bitch poor or not? Because she poor. Shit crazy.
Point and say, you're a Dusty, you're a Dusty, you're a Dusty, you're a Dusty. Yet they're not realizing that they have very limiting beliefs about themselves or this concept that they're not worthy of a man actually investing in them to a deep degree. So you end up falling into comparison, like why did she just get her rent paid? Or how in the world did she just get a new car? Like how did he just do that for her? Like, or why is he sending her money for, getting treats or going to like her favorite cafe?
Let me tell you why. Son. Let me tell you why. We got something for this.
Friend, if you swallowing, goggling, girlfriend, if you swallowing, goggling.
We got something for that. We could tell you why.
Or why is he sending her money for, getting treats or going to like her favorite cafe or something? And it doesn't have to be big, it could be small things. The point is, this man is giving money, and why am I not experiencing that? Like in my reality, okay? And here's the answer to that. Chances are you probably did not have a father that was generous or that simply wanted to give or found joy in giving you things.
We are fucked up out here. Let's go.
Okay, or probably made you feel guilty for making him spend his money and gave you some kind of attitude or some type of whatever. And I find this to be very common in Black households, immigrant households.
We are fucked up out here. Let's go.
In general, where there's just like, what do you mean? What are you talking about? Spoil you for what? They're like, aren't you happy with the house and whatever I provide for you? It doesn't matter if I'm living in a 10-bedroom house. It doesn't matter. The point is, your attitude towards me is not positive, or it's not something that I feel comfortable doing. If I need something, I can't go to you because then you're going to give me an attitude. You're going to be hissy pissy, moaning and groaning, and as a child, you internalize that as I'm not worthy or I'm not a priority. So clearly, me asking for money or me expecting this man in my life, your father, which is the first love of your life, if he can't do it, or if he showed himself to be withholding, then naturally your dating life is going to reflect that. And it doesn't matter how many affirmations you do 10,000 times a day. You can.
There you have it, fam. There you have it. You had a broke black daddy. That's the problem. Yo, that ain't right. That ain't right, son. Yo, that ain't right. Yo, that ain't right. Yo, strike that. That comment is not right, man. You had a broke black daddy. That's why you act like this, sis. Yeah, that's fucked up. Yeah, that's fucked up. So it still falls on the men. Either way, but so the men still get the blame. This is crazy. I feel bad for us, man. We are some of the worst people you ever gonna see out here, man. What they have done to us. Sheesh, Son Welbeck, what's good, man?
Externally beautiful and externally confident, but internally you're like, I do not find myself worthy. And these men in the spirit realm, okay, take it for what you want, but there is like this antenna where they are just attracted to you, okay? Like you will attract these kind of experiences where it's like, you do so much for everyone else, why not for me? And then you see, it's all about why not me? Why not me? What's wrong with me? But that's like little you talking. That's not the healed version of you talking.
There you go, man. I tried to tell y'all, we got a bunch of fucking weirdos, man. They done took, while the Hispanics and the immigrants and the whites get to be regular humans and people, we have the weirdo community. It's fucked up.
Okay. And I wanted to bring this up because I think, especially as we go into 2024 and you're like, dating for a ring, it's really important that you really take time to heal these wounds, okay? Because then you start feeling like you're striving, that you are forcing, or that you're having to do all these tactics to get a man to.
Right. Now you see, this is what King Disagreeable and everybody else was saying. Ma'am, you're condescending. That's why I thought all this shit was quite comedy, because I'm like, well, hold on. Bitch talking down on us. Like, that shit is crazy. Yeah, she blamed women who can't finesse men. Yo, the woman blamed women who can't finesse men out of money on her daddy being a black man and being broke. That shit is crazy as hell. Matter of fact, let's play that shit back. That was some of the wildest shit I heard. This my new bitch.
This man is giving money, and why am I not experiencing that? Like in my reality, okay? And here's the answer to that. Chances are you probably did not have a father that was generous, or that simply wanted to give, or found joy in giving you things, okay? Or probably made you feel guilty for making you spend his money, and gave you some kind of attitude or some type of whatever. And I find this to be very common in Black households, immigrant households, in general, where there's just like, what do you mean? What are you talking about? Spoil you for what? They're like, aren't you happy with the house and whatever I provide for you? It doesn't matter if I'm living in a 10-bedroom house. It doesn't matter. The point is, your attitude towards me is not positive, or it's not something that I feel comfortable doing. If I need something, I can't go to you, because then you're going to give me an attitude. You're going to be hissy pissy, moaning and groaning. And, as a child, you internalize that as, I'm not worthy, or I'm not a priority. So clearly, me asking for money, or me expecting this man in my life, your father, which is the first love of your life, if he can't do it, or if he showed himself to be withholding, then naturally your dating life is going to reflect that. It doesn't matter how many affirmations you do 10,000 times a day. You can be externally beautiful and externally confident, but internally you're like, I do not find myself worthy. And these men in the spirit realm, okay, take it for what you want, but there is like this antenna where they are just attracted to you, okay? Like you will attract these kind of experiences where it's like, you do so much for everyone else, why not for me? And you see, it's all about why not me? Why not me? What's wrong with me? But that's like little you talking. That's not the healed version of chocolate. Okay. And I wanted to bring this up because I think, especially as we go into 2024 and you're like, dating for a ring, it's really important that you really take time to heal these wounds. Okay. Because then you start feeling like you're striving, that you are forcing, or that you're having to do all these tactics to get a man to spend on you.
Right. That's about the only thing she said right, because all it takes is
Girlfriend, if you swallowing, goggling. Girlfriend, if you swallowing, goggling.
that's all it takes. It don't take all this extra shit. Yo, these people are sick, son. Goddamn, you don't know if that's a damn tranny.
Girls to stop looking for rich men. Stop looking for rich men and find you a generous man. Find you a man that will give you his last, because he will definitely give you his first. Okay, when y'all are looking for rich men, y'all are finding stingy men who don't want to help you, who don't want to love on you, who don't want to support you, who don't want to trick on you, okay?
There you have it. So let me get this straight, guys. You fucking the rich men and they don't trick on you. And you know from experience, right? You just fuck these rich men and it never pays off. And you never sit there and say to yourself, damn, maybe my pussy ain't the best that he's ever had.
Help you, who don't want to love on you, who don't want to support you, who don't want to trick on you, okay? And it's because he's stingy. He may be rich.
Whoa. Maybe you, hold on. So it's not that your box ain't shit. You don't, there's no idea that could be lended towards that. Ma'am, that's not right. He was the rich man, not you. He chose a different box. Don't you think that could have something to do with your box? Unbelievable.
Looking for rich men, y'all are finding stingy men who don't want to help you, who don't want to love on you, who don't want to support you, who don't want to trick on you, okay? And it's because he's stingy. He may be rich, but he don't really like you like that. He's not really messing with you like that. His ego is too big.
Wow. So there's no way that her box ain't shit, guys. You hear this shit, right?
Like that. His ego's too big. You need a man who is generous. Because if he give you his last when he's down bad, baby, when he's good, please.
There you go, guys. All about the money, baby. Let's get it. Oh, I got to get that clip for you guys. We fucked up. You niggas get it, man. I did have some other stuff to show y'all. Hold on. Give me a second. I guess I'll play that other one for Platt and Sam Welbeck. I'll play that other one for them, King Disagreeable. This one.
Stop talking to those women that don't like you. Those women that are heartless, that are foolish, that are stupid, that don't have appreciation for human beings, and don't have appreciation for life. Don't you ever let a woman talk down on you because of the small ding dong that you have. What the fuck? So you're going to go into depression that you have. Talk human beings and don't have appreciation for life. Don't you ever let a woman talk down on you because of the small ding dong that you have. What the fuck? So you're going to go into depression and you're going to go into thinking and heavy thoughts and be like, this woman told me that I have a small ding dong. That woman does. This woman, everybody's rejecting me because of my small ding dong. Fuck them. Tell them to their faces. Ask them this question. Did I create myself? Did I make myself? Did I come into this world and said I needed to create myself with this size of a dingling? What the fuck is wrong with women? What the fuck is wrong with people? Why will you see a man that never created himself, that God put on this life, and then you would use that to abuse and insult him? Fuck you. Have you fixed yourself, madam? You woman, have you fixed yourself? Go fix yourself first before you tell somebody that they have a small ding dong. What do you have? What do you have, witch? What do you have, idiots? Jesus. Men, stop it.
There you go, guys. I'm sorry, man. These bitches are comedy, man. But let's tone it down some. Let's tone it down 1 second for you brothers.
One of the most irritating things about being on probation is I can't get up and go when I want to. Like, I can't roll over in the middle of the night and be like, you know what? Ooh, I want some ice cream. Let me go to the store. Or I can't just go be like, ooh, you know what? It's a party going on. I'm gonna go to the club. Or if it's something going on in Orlando, Miami, like I can't just be like, ooh, let's go. Like right now I'm on PTO. I got the whole week off. Where I'm going? And it'd be irritating because when I be at work and they know I'm getting ready to go on PTO, they be like, what are you doing? Like, what are you going to do with your vacation? Sit in the house because I'm on probation. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sit in the house and I'm going to binge watch everything. I'm going to post content on my YouTube because they love me over there. And that's what I'm going to do. Like, I'm going to learn how to do all kinds of stuff. I'm going to learn how to do nails. I'm probably going to have me a bachelor's degree before.
There you have it, man. Like I tried to tell y'all earlier, this shit is like the new hip hop. They could just get on here and win. You understand?
Nobody ever talks about how bad your mental health is when you're on probation. Like, yeah, people talk about when you're incarcerated, your mental health, but being on probation, it's a lot of things that people don't talk about. I never see nobody sitting here talking about how they feel being on probation and the things that are taken away from you while you're on probation. Like, I can't even vote. I talked about that in my last video, but I can't vote. And I'm not even a full felon. Like, once I get off probation, I'm no longer, on the books, basically. Not to mention, before all this happened, I was a correctional officer. So I worked for the state. And I'm not asking people to feel sorry for me, even though when I tell people the story of what happened, people be like, you basically got messed over and you didn't deserve this. But it's like more so wrong place, wrong time. I knew that I shouldn't have went because it was literally a lot of different things telling me don't go. When I got there, it was a lot of different things telling me to leave. And I didn't. But I should have just trusted my gut. But like since I've been on probation, a lot of my past trauma has like come to the front of my brain. And I think about it a lot. Not only that, I don't even remember everything that happened that night. Even to this day, bits and pieces come back to my brain for me to remember. Like I don't remember a lot. Before that happened, like some of those memories, I don't have those memories anymore. Like,
So she was a correction officer and she committed a crime. Probably ratted and got probation. Felony probation at that. So this portion of the show, which is sponsored by nobody, we're gonna show you a little bit of this just because we watched the those cop cams and stuff like that, and these women are really getting charged and getting arrested, and they end up a lot of times on probation. So I was just trying to give you guys a little bit of that.
All right, gang. So I had posted a video and somebody had said story time. So let's get into the tea, y'all. The reason why I got all that going on, like I told y'all, from 18 up until like 22, which is on 23 now, y'all, I was making some crazy decisions. Basically, y'all was a rooster. Y'all know what I mean. I was a rooster, y'all. I was there for like maybe a couple years. I kept messing up. I messed up, get burned out. My people come get me. Messed up, get burned out. My people come get me. Messed up.
So she was a booster. And she used to go do stuff and she would always get caught. Listen, she said she would mess up, get bonded out. So she wasn't a good booster. She was an asshole.
I kept messing up. I messed up, get burned out. My people come get me. Messed up, get burned out. My people come get me. Messed up, get burned out. My people come get me. I did that for a while, y'all. I was trying to make what's me and my kids. It was an easy way, I think.
I was trying to make some money for me and my kids by trying to boost, getting busted, and having my mother bond me out. I was trying to make a way for me and my kids.
I did that for a while, y'all. I was trying to make what's me and my kids. It was an easy way. I seen the money. Once I seen the money, y'all, the money so good, so I kept going and turned into a real slimy habit. And that's just what it was, y'all. However, one time, a couple times when I got caught doing that, and I had to keep going back to court, y'all. My history was getting so long to the point that this is what it had ended up being, and this is what it had ended up coming to.
So she had so many charges, they wasn't letting her go this time.
Once my mama passed, I felt like that was not a good thing for me to do because I realized it wasn't gonna be nobody to come to my rescue.
Once my mother died, I believed that I shouldn't boost no more because there's nobody that will come to my rescue.
Because I realized it wasn't gonna be nobody to come to my rescue. Once I was to get in trouble, I wasn't gonna have nobody phone the car. I wasn't gonna have nobody go to the burning company to get me. I wasn't gonna have nothing. Like this song say, I have nothing. So yeah, y'all, I was just hustling, trying to make me a bed. I was sleeping hard in Atlanta. I was doing 10 outfits for 100, y'all. I was doing a lot of crazy stuff, just trying to make a way, y'all. And that's pretty much what happened. And like I said, y'all, I changed my life around. I ain't did that in a couple years. Like the last time I had went, my mama had passed away when I was in there.
So I went to jail and my mother passed away. I was outside stealing, trying to make a way for my kids. My mama, who was the only one that bailed me out, I'm sure I knew she was sick, but I still went out to steal.
My mama had passed away when I was in here. So that's what made me like, get your motherfucking life together. But then after that, y'all, I wasn't going back to court. So once started accumulating on me, so I had to sit down for like 3 months. So that's what happened, y'all. So I just got a long history, y'all. Like when y'all be saying all that, people don't want to work. I fucked up as a kid, and now it's catching up with me as an adult. So that's what's going on, and God got what God got for me.
Here we go. They abuse God so much it don't make sense, man. What the hell kind of bum delusion realm is it? I'm sorry, King. I'm sorry. He's stingy because you're worth it and entitled to unlimited resources on demand. That nigga, what's good?
Because now God got bigger plans for me. I was fucked up back then. I did a lot of fucked up. I did a lot of fucked up shit. That's one thing I won't never say I didn't do. I did a lot of fucked up shit, y'all. But God had different plans for me. I sat down for a minute. I've been fucked up for a long time because I didn't know how to make a way after making a way out of the wrong way for so long. But
the reason why I'm playing this video is so that you guys can really understand who the new thugs, criminals with criminal records are. For the most part, they think these little charges don't mount up. They got criminal records for the most part. We see them get arrested all the time. So when you start combining your attitude, yeah, you know, she probably was holding some work. I mean, these women are, they do it all, son. I'm telling y'all something, man. Hold on. These are some of, they took over that thug title. You understand?
Story time on how I was facing 7 years in prison, but instead I did 5 years on probation with the breathalyzer.
Oh, hold on. Oh, Sam Welbeck, man, you got to catch up. I played that for you, man, so you can see that, hey, look, these sisters are ruthless. And like I said, they can see that our brothers may have a miniature ding dong or whatever the case is, right? But we can't see what they have when it comes to the Pussycat Facts report. But yeah, guys, they're worse than what we think.
Or DUI, and story time on how I was facing 7 years in prison, but instead I did 5 years on probation with the breathalyzer installed in my car. The charges were DWI or DUI and FSRA. FSRA is failure to stop and render aid, meaning someone got hurt and you left the scene.
So she got hit with a DUI and a failure to stop after she hit somebody. Dang. Brothers, I'm just trying to let you now look at her. How do you say? She's what would you say? Corporate presenting? Psalm Welbeck? You would say she's corporate presenting? DUI and she left the scene after hitting somebody. Our women are not thugs. They're turncoats, traitors to the community. Oh, come on, man. They're worse than that, nigga.
I have three other parts up, so I'm gonna just get to the main part of the story. We don't know who was driving the car. We don't know if I was driving the car or somebody else was driving my car. All I know is when I got into my car, I did not have my car keys, and a dude was on the side of my window dangling my car keys. That was the last thing I remembered until my memory started to come back. Anyways, a very minor accident happened. I mean, very minor, like side swipe, a little scrape that you can get off with some acetone happened. And a guy gets out the car and he's like very upset. I get out the car and I'm telling him like these guys are trying to do something to me. Can you like please help me? He's mad about the accident to the point where he pushes me on the ground. And I mentioned this in one of the parts that a lady called the police and told them what had just happened. And that's when I got into my vehicle and drove off and hit a fire hydrant. When I went to jail that night, I did not know what my charges were until I went to court the following weekday.
Ma'am, you was drunk. Anyway, I don't want to do too much of that story because it's too many of them. We don't like that drunk driving stuff. We don't like that.
Okay, y'all, so I'm gonna tell y'all why I got put on probation for 4 years and house arrest for 2. So I had this friend, and we're gonna name her Samantha. Samantha had another friend, her best friend. Mind you, that's not my friend, that's her friend. So the friend had a baby daddy. And shit, the baby daddy tried to get at me. So when I found out like that's her baby daddy, that's her friend baby daddy, I came to her, I'm like, just out of respect. I'm like, what should I do? She like, shit, that's not my bitch. Don't got nothing to do with me. That don't have nothing to do with me type shit. So
let's get this straight, y'all. She had a friend. Her friend had a baby daddy. She did not know it was the baby daddy. Pay attention. She goes to the friend and asks the friend, "Is that your baby daddy?" The friend said, "Yeah, that's my baby daddy, but that's not my man." And we're gonna just improvise a little bit. And we say, "Why did you ask?" And this light-skinned girl said, "Because I'm about to fuck him." So let's just tell the whole story before we even get there. Okay, let's go. She's asking about the baby daddy because she's gonna fuck him.
she like, shit, that's not my bitch. Don't got nothing to do with me. That don't have nothing to do with me type shit. So in other words, that's go ahead, do you. So I did just me. So yeah.
Did y'all hear that? yo.
I did just me.
Listen.
In other words, that's go ahead, do you.
In other words, if you gonna fuck them, fuck them. Hey, yo, I gotta play this. I gotta take this call, man.
So I did just.
Hello. What's going on?
So, y'all, me and the boys started, we started hanging with each other. We got cool quick as fuck. Like, we got close quick as fuck. And where I fucked up was, we was chilling and I brung him around her.
If I can get what I need, I'll definitely put half back before the weekends out.
I'm pretty sure it was a little awkward for her because she done been around her best friend and
right.
that same nigga.
I got Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Right.
For her to be around another bitch with that nigga, I bet it was a little awkward for him. So
what you gonna do?
We was hanging. She left. She, you know, she seen it. Like she wasn't fucking with it. So mind y'all, the next
Well, it's
day,
150.
I wake up with messages from the baby mama. The baby mama didn't know we was messing with each other, so obviously her friend had to tell her. So I got mad as fuck. I'm like, damn, how the fuck you gonna basically tell me like you don't got nothing to do with it, and then go tell her?
All right, I'm on live stream. Hit me back. I'm on live stream.
We ended up getting into it. We didn't get into it. Selling out, like we going back and forth.
Hello.
On Facebook, through the phone. Bitch, the baby mama came by my house and tried to bust my grandma window while they was on live. I wasn't here because clearly I would have came outside. But the baby mama had came by, and that's what pissed me off. When the baby mama had came by and bust, like, trying to bust my grandma window, that's where all bets are off. All bets are off. Because I wasn't even finna fight the baby mama. The simple fact that
Hey, yo, son, my story better, King Disagreeable. One gladiator hollered on the phone that I was getting bread from, and the other gladiator was turning the key in the door at the same time. That's what he said. I'm on a live stream. You know what I'm saying? So my story is a little more hotter than hers, even though hers sounds ridiculous. Yeah, I almost ran into a seesaw because I had the bread call, which I wasn't going to take because I knew that, you know, they had went to some graduation. The gladiator in the crib had went to some grad. So I was like, I know they would be back soon. That's why I did this stream. But that bread call with the other box. So I'm like, oh man. And sure enough, the collision happened. You know, I got out of it, but yeah. So I guess that works out good for me because it gives me the opportunity to tell you brothers, I mean, we could keep cooking, but I'd rather go call that bread back and leave my gladiator where she stands. Y'all know the rules. Yeah, son. That's what just almost happened. But the gladiator came and said, "Oh, you on live? It's all good. I'm gonna listen to some itty ditty." I was like, "All right, hold on, man. This could be eavesdropping."
I still fuck with the niggas, so I was like, fuck it. But when she tried to come to my house and do all that, like you just, oh bitch, you dead. So boom. I'm really mad at my friend because I'm like, damn, if I came to you, like that means like, you know, I try to respect him. You should have told me like, nah, don't fuck with him because you know he fuck with my friend, like whatever. So that wasn't the fucking case.
Anyway, we gonna get back to that. I gotta go chase this bread down real quick. All right. I'll come back and we'll finish the story.